Yeah, I mean, it was. We did. We had a great offensive day. It was the wind conditions were in our favor. KB, I don't want to say took advantage of it. Maybe the second one, but that first one was absolutely crushed. Good at bats up and down the lineup. Caesar started it off really well again. Just a good day. We caught the ball. We did so many things. Obviously, the biggest negative was the walks. We had a hard time finding the plate. Jake had great stuff and really was looking for him to go a little bit deeper into that game if we could. We had a really limited bullpen today. So anyway, that I'll take it. I give the Brewers credit. They worked some really good at bats today. They definitely wanted that last game. They did work good at bats. They kept fighting back. And furthermore, we got to Davies, and I really think that kid's a really good major league pitcher, and I've not seen us have those kind of at bats against him before today. He's very good also.
I know you guys are all about the team, but you've got two legit MVP candidates here, don't you?
Oh, I think absolutely, and this next 6 weeks, whatever it's going to be, is going to really maybe separate them, put them definitely in that conversation. As we move forward, I still want to look for moments to give them a break. Those are the two guys. I think we gave Riz that day off a bit ago. I took KB off his feet a little bit ago, and he's really responded well with that. So moving forward, I want to be aware of that. Zobrist, I think, is playing again at a very good level. So my point is I got to give him a break. The nice thing is we're getting these guys off their feet. The guys that are playing are doing really well, like again, i.e. Caesar today. So just another complete team victory. No, it's not on Wilson at all. Wilson, it's Jake was just having a hard time with the zone.
How would you assess Wilson's work with
Good, very good. I thought pitch calling. I mean, Jake started out really well. I mean, he was on top of it, and when he walked Davies, it kind of like started unraveling. And of course, walking Perez and Carter, he gets 2 quick outs, and then walk, and then a homer. Truly put a different complexion on that game. It was just different at that point. So stuff fantastic. Probably didn't have his better slider today. Velocity was good, but the command of the fastball kind of evaded him as we got more deeply into the game.
Is there a delicate line? I mean, Wilson likes to go out to the mound quite a bit, but with a guy like Jake who likes to stay in rhythm, is there a balance that Wilson has to find working with?
Yeah, but I thought he really did well with that. I mean, there was necessary to go out and talk to him today. He was just just off, and I thought Wilson did great. How about the pickoff at first base? That was another big play. Almost had another one. I really the comportment of Contreras today I thought was outstanding.
Because there was one time he went halfway and then came back.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't exactly. I think he just wanted to slow him down maybe a little bit because Jake's face was fine when he did that.
Joe, you always talk about how the young players, they're only going to get better.
Mm-hmm.
So far, Kris is Rookie of the Year. He could be MVP this year. How much better can he get?
It's the defense continues to. I mean, everybody just looks at the offense. His defense at third base to me has been really good. You see the base running skills all the time. I would say as he gets more experience, the driving in even more runs, having better at bats with runners in scoring position, that's probably the next level. He did really well with it today. But those are the growth moments as you become more mature as a hitter. You handle those moments better. You may not chase as much. You don't foul off your pitch. You're able to control yourself more. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of room for all these guys, but they're really good. He's really good. So you're seeing him, it was a couple weeks ago, like I said, I had to, back off him. I thought he needed a little bit of a break. He did, and now all of a sudden he's coming back.
A young guy like Kris who has been so successful, how do you keep him from getting complacent and make sure he stays hungry?
KB? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's just got to be around him. This guy's work ethic is incredible. He's a very humble man, too. It's not all about me. I know his pictures everywhere, but he doesn't act that way. He takes his craft seriously. He loves to play the game. He's very grounded from his family perspective. Also, I don't really see a problem with him.
Joe, general thoughts on the road trip other than the onesies at the end?
Well, I love Colorado. Boulder's one of my favorite cities, so that's where I got this. That's why I bought these pictures in my office, Baldy Muschetti. So I'm always looking forward to going there. San Diego. We all know what that means in German. Still one of my favorite cities of all time. The weather's going to be perfect. The nights will be great. And then we have a day stuff. And then we'll be in L.A., get a day off up there, get to see some family and friends and have some dinner. So great ballparks, great fan bases. Looking forward to it. Cool.
When you have a team that's played as well as your team has all year, is there a sense that people are looking for some perfection beyond excellence?
Yeah, it's again, I write right here every day. Be present, not perfect. It goes boom right down the middle of my scorecard every day. I write process on the top of the thing every day. I write do simple better every day, and I have positive and optimism on the other side. You got to stay there. You got to stay there. They're not perfect. They're not machines. Right now we're in a nice little roll. I think we can sustain this for a bit. I really do. It's almost like the beginning of the first half. We got through that really difficult moment. Tough schedule, a little bit tired before the break. Guys have gotten their rest, and I think it's incumbent upon us to really continue to shuffle in and out to keep these guys frisky. So, yeah, I mean, please, people watching, it's we're going to screw up. Absolutely, we're going to screw up at times, but I love the effort. We're going out there with the intent to win, to play the game properly. I don't see anybody getting over their skis about anything right now, and I'm really enjoying that part of it.
I know you had to back off some guys today, and are you okay going into Coors Field?
Yeah, I mean, guys are rested now. I think it really was that was juggling today to try to avoid people, and so Spencer came up big for us, Pat, and those are necessary moments for us today. Really didn't want to use Grimmer, but I can see with the lefties coming up there, VR and Jeanette, I really thought that I had to go there with him. I was considering even Chappie a little extra work today, but I said, no, we're going to stay the way we did, and Grimmer righted the ship after Spencer had done the same thing.
Did you get to talk to Spencer after the inning? Sorry, did you get to talk to Spencer after the inning?
After the what? Oh, no, I mean, there's nothing for me to say at that particular moment. He'll discuss that with Boz and Boers and Lester. It's my point. When we get to that moment, I just reinforce how well he had done. Great job. You kept us in this whole thing. You kept the lead. You had to battle through some issues. Nice going. That's what I normally would say. Yes, sir.
Could having multiple MVP candidates get tricky for you and your clubhouse as it gets to the end of the season?
Wow, I never even thought of that. I would like to think not. I mean, they're really good friends. I mean, they really share one name, Brizzo, so I don't understand why they would. Maybe Brizzo could be named the MVP. Who knows? I think that they'll be fine. I watched them interact. Like I said, you got KB. I mean, if he has an ego, I haven't seen it. This guy, he comes to play every day, and he doesn't react any differently. Riz probably a little bit more animated, but I see them. I want to believe that they would root for one another in that particular moment. I do.
Would you answer the question with a week left or at the end of the season, who do you think your team MVP is?
No. I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't. I might give it up after the season's over. But, I mean, that's the kind of thing that could create a rift within the group, and I would really want to avoid that.